Have I mentioned that I really like your new haircut? You have a nice shaped hand.
Don't worry about it, bud. Hey, we're gonna get you out of here in one piece.
Living piece. The living part is important. Nice and slow, please.
We got you. Oh, you people are crazy.
So Glenn's respiration rate is extremely elevated here. His breathing is rapid and shallow, and this is because his amygdala has triggered a surge in sympathetic arousal, flooding his body with adrenaline to prepare him for action. Meanwhile, Maggie, watching on, performs a self-hug, crossing her arms tightly over her torso, which is a self-regulating behavior that tries to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system in the brain. She's extremely worried here, whereas the rest of the group are far more relaxed.
We got you. Oh, you people are crazy.
You want to get it out of your well or not?
Give us an eye there, Maggie.
Doing okay?
Yeah, doing great. Living the dream.
So Maggie makes a subtle head movement to signal her disapproval, mediated by her prefrontal cortex, or conscious. She clearly doesn't want him to be doing this, and at the same time she's expressing extreme anxiety, and her hand rapidly tenses and fidgets here, reflecting rising autonomic arousal. The small, restless movements that she's making with her hand signal internal stress as her brain tries to regulate the emotion. Her nervous system is highly activated, and her blood is filled with adrenaline.
A little lower. A little more.
Everyone here is expressing extreme facial and mouth tension as a result of intense sympathetic arousal, and their defense mechanisms being triggered. Their amygdalas have signaled an emergency, activating the hypothalamus, flooding their bodies with adrenaline. They clench their jaws to generate what's called proprioceptive feedback in the brain, which actually blocks the pain signals traveling to the brainstem, allowing them to remain focused and not distracted by the pain sensations. It's a survival mechanism that blocks the pain perception. So the reason he's constantly shouting here is actually a subconscious social alarm signal, triggered by the amygdala as an emergency response to an immediate stressor. Once his defense mechanism's activated, the brain prepares to enter the fight or flight response. However, because he's unable to flee or fight, his brain decides to scream. The defensive circuitry shifts into defense vocalization, and this is generated by midbrain survival circuits that activate when direct action is not possible. His brain is effectively doing it in a last-ditch attempt to survive.
Oh my God!
Are you okay? Hey.
Back to the drawing board.
Says you.
So Laurie immediately tries to co-regulate with him, rubbing his back. And this is an attempt to stimulate his parasympathetic nervous system to try and calm him down by providing proprioceptive feedback to the receptors in his skin. It psychologically signals to his brain that he is safe and protected, helping calm him down. We are social animals, and this is programmed into our biology, so we do it naturally.
Come on, guys, pull! Come on, y'all, pull now! Almost there. Come on, pull, guys! Come on! Come on, y'all, together. Almost there. Come on, pull. Keep it calm. Come on, pull. Watch out, dog. That's me. Just a little more. Come on. Almost there. You gotta pull it, guys. It's stuck. Come on. Come on.
So T-Dog, when smelling the walker, tenses his face and covers his nose, which is called the disgust response. The olfactory system in the brain sends signals directly to the amygdala, which rapidly classifies the odor as a potentially dangerous biological threat. This then leads to a feeling of disgust, triggering an avoidance behavior. He expresses facial tension and covers his nose to avoid intaking air into the nasal cavity. It's an automatic pathogen avoidance response.
Come on.
Should seal off this well.
Yeah. Might be a good idea.
So what do we do about it?
Good thing we didn't do anything stupid like shoot it.
So McGee reacts strongly here, and she immediately distances when T-Dog kills the walker, whilst her respiration rate spikes dramatically as a result of sympathetic arousal, and Glenn picks up on this. At this point in the story, Maggie still believes that walkers are people, so witnessing one being killed in such a horrific way triggers an emotional response. The distancing functions as a psychological self-protective measure, creating space for her to manage the shock and internal conflict that she's experiencing. It's a really good and well-acted scene.